I took the 36 highest rated three-point shooters in NBA 2K25 and faced them off in a three-point contest. We have 6 groups of 6 players, but only the top player from each group will make it to the finals. Starting with group 1, we have Bradley Beal with an 86 three-point rating, and he had a pretty decent round. Hitting all but one money ball, he finished with 26 points. After him was John Collins with an 87 three-point rating. He had 2 perfect racks this contest, but missed way too many money balls, finishing with just 22 points. Then we had Nikola Vucevic, also with an 87 three-point rating. He did slightly better than Collins, finishing with 23 points. Next up was Zach LaVine with an 88 three-point rating. I thought he was going to do a lot better than he did, but he tied Vucevic, scoring just 23 points. And our second last shooter was Tyler Hero, also with an 88 three-point rating. And just like Bradley Beal, he hit all but one money ball this round, tying Beal with 26 points. And lastly, we have Steph Curry with a 99 three-point rating, the highest rating in the game. He is our first player to hit a deep 3, but he missed 3 money balls this round. It was still close. He hit his final money ball to score 28 points, so Steph Curry will be moving on to the finals. Moving on to group 2 now, we are starting with Trae Young, who has an 86 three-point rating, and he was lights out. He hit every single one of his money balls, hit at least 4 shots in every rack, setting the high score of the video so far with 29 points. Following him was DeAndre Hunter with an 87 three-point rating. He came close to Trae Young, hitting a deep 3 to boost his score. He missed his final 2 shots though to end with just 25 points. Next was Pascal Siakam, also with an 87 three-point rating. He did not do great, tying the worst score of the video with 23 points. Then it was Norman Powell with an 88 three-point rating. He was solid this round, but ended up missing 4 money balls, hurting his score a lot and finishing with 23 points. The second last shooter of the round was Anthony Edwards with an 88 three-point rating as well. While he did have a perfect money ball rack, the rest of his round was disappointing, scoring just 24 points. And the final shooter of the group is Nikola Jokic with a 91 three-point rating, the second highest three-point rating in the game. Going into the final rack, he had a chance to tie Trae Young, but missed 2 shots to score 26 points, so Trae Young is moving on to the finals. On to group number 3, we started with Jalen Brunson, who has an 86 three-point rating, and he balled out. Hitting all but one money ball and a deep 3, he scored 29 points. After him was Peyton Pritchard with an 87 three-point rating. Just like Brunson, he hit all but one money ball, but with no deep 3s, he scored 27 points. Next up is Domantas Sabonis, also with an 87 three-point rating, and he kinda stunk, getting the worst score of the video with only 21 points. Following him was Aaron Gordon with an 88 three-point rating. He was very streaky. He hit a deep 3 though, which kept him in it, but finished with only 25 points. Then it was Darius Garland with an 89 three-point rating. He hit all but 2 money balls, and this was the difference maker. He scored 27 points. Finishing the round off, we have Kevin Durant, also with an 89 three-point rating. While he hit all but 1 money ball, he missed a lot of other shots, finishing with 25 points, so Jalen Brunson moves on to the finals. We are on to group number 4 now, starting with Devin Booker, who has an 86 three-point rating, and he stunk, putting up brick after brick. He scored just 22 points. Following him was Tyus Jones with an 87 three-point rating. He did slightly better than his teammate, scoring 24 points. Then we had Taurean Prince with an 88 three-point rating. He was the best of the round so far, scoring 25 points. Then it was Karis LeVert, also with an 88 three-point rating. He ended 1 point short of Prince, scoring 24 points. And the second last shooter of the group was AJ Green with an 89 three-point rating, and he set the new high score of the group with 26 points. And lastly, we had Karl Anthony Towns, also with an 89 three-point rating. He stunk though, scoring just 22 points, so AJ Green is moving on to the finals. And we are on to group number 5, starting with Donovan Mitchell with an 86 three-point rating, starting the group off with a mediocre score of 25. After him was Garrison Matthews with an 87 three-point rating. He did even worse than Mitchell, scoring 24 points. Then it was Amir Coffey with an 88 three-point rating. He did even worse than the previous 2 shooters, scoring just 22 points. And following him was Kenrich Williams with an 88 three-point rating as well, and he also put up a stinker of a round, scoring 22 points as well. Then we had Klay Thompson with an 89 three-point rating, and he tied the best score of the round, finishing with 25 points. And lastly was Kyrie Irving, also with an 89 three-point rating. He barely outscored his teammate here, hitting his final money ball to score 26 points. So Kyrie Irving moves on to the finals. And we are on to our final group, Group 6, starting with Jason Tatum with an 86 3-point rating. He started out the round hot, hitting all his money balls plus a deep three. He finished with 29 points. Next was Nickeil Alexander-Walker with an 87 3-point rating. He did not follow up on Tatum's performance, scoring just 22 points. Then it was Luke Kennard with an 88 3-point rating. He came kind of close, but with 2 missed money balls, he scored 26 points. After him was Royce O'Neal, also with an 88 3-point rating. He is our finals Sun player. We had so many of them in this. He missed 3 balls on his money rack and scored 25 points. Following him was Luka Doncic, also with an 88 3-point rating. He missed just 1 money ball, coming just 2 points shy of Tatum, scoring 27 points. And our final shooter is Cam Johnson with an 89 3-point rating. He finished the round off with a not so great score of 24 points. So Jason Tatum is the final player moving on to the finals. So we are on to the finals now. Just 6 players remain, and shooting first in the finals is AJ Green, and this will be a normal 3-point contest. The top 3 scores from round 1 move on to the finals of the finals, but AJ Green started with a decent score of 26 points. Following him was Kyrie Irving, and he was lights out, hitting all but 1 money ball. He hit a deep 3 as well, finishing with the highest score of the video so far with 30 points. Next up was Steph Curry, and he had a very disappointing round, tying AJ Green with just 26 points. Then it was Jason Tatum, and he put up a big stinker with the worst score so far of just 24 points. After him was Jalen Brunson, and just like Curry and Green, he scored 26 points. And the final shooter of the round is Trae Young. He just needs over 26 points to move on, but just like Tatum, he put up a stinker, scoring just 24 points. So Kyrie moves on, but Green, Curry, and Brunson are all tied at 26, and they have a tiebreaker with the top 2 scores moving on. For the tiebreaker, the players have 35 seconds to score as many points as possible. So the strategy is to start off with the money ball rack to get as many points as possible, and AJ Green did this and scored 17 points. Stephen Curry also started with his money ball rack and tied AJ Green with 17 points as well, but unfortunately, Brunson got screwed over by 2K. He didn't get to shoot his money ball rack, and he ended up scoring just 14 points. That money ball rack would have actually had him moving on. So AJ Green and Steph Curry move on to the finals of the finals. And starting in the finals of the finals is AJ Green, and he honestly did pretty bad, choking when it mattered the most. He scored just 24 points. Steph Curry, on the other hand, did a lot better. He only missed 1 money ball this round. He didn't hit any deep threes though, and he went on to the final rack with 23 points, then had a perfect final rack to finish with 29 points. So the score to beat for Kyrie is 29, and he was lights out to start. He missed just 1 shot on rack number 1, went perfect on rack number 2. He hit his first deep 3, and halfway through the contest, he was at 16 points with his money ball rack still to come. It is looking good for Kyrie Irving. Second money ball is good. On to the next deep 3. He doesn't hit that one, but he's on to his money ball rack now. He can actually tie Steph. If he goes perfect on this rack, he will be tied with Steph Curry. 25, 27 to tie Steph. It is good. 29 points going into the final rack. Kyrie is on fire right now. There's 30 points. He's officially won it now. He's bricking some shots. Final money ball is good. And Kyrie Irving ending with 33 points, upsetting Stephen Curry. And Kyrie Irving is our champion. According to 2K, he's the best 3-point contest shooter in the NBA. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Peace.